G for shit like this because social media.
Or the Super Nintendo.
Did it open?
It was like
a rectangle?
it was the box one, and you like put the game in it.
I think she's.
Yeah, you know, you go there.
Okay. How old are you guys? Just kidding. Okay. Just kidding.
What was the first movie you
I'm
guys
too
saw
boomer.
in theaters?
Explain it to me again. It's just like stages to kind of tell your social media that you're seeing someone or dating. Yeah.
I genuinely can't remember it.
The first Harry Potter.
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man for me as well.
Yeah, Spider-Man 3?
Too.
Oh.
Beauty and the Beast.
The animated one?
The animated one.
Wait, is this like favorite movie? What, or the first movie they remember watching?
Okay. How old are you guys? Just kidding. Okay. Just kidding.
What was the first movie you guys saw in
Oh,
theaters?
saw in theaters. Mine was, I remember, it was Princess Diaries, the first one. And then my second movie that I ever watched in theaters was Cat Dog.
I genuinely can't remember it.
The first Harry Potter.
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man for me as well.
Wait, the first Harry Potter?
I genuinely can't remember it.
The first Harry Potter.
The
Spider-Man
other
3.
one.
Spider-Man for me as well.
Yeah.
Lilo and
Spider-Man 3?
Stitch?
Oh.
Beauty and the Beast.
The animated one?
The animated one.
Let's bring him over here.
Yeah, that guy. I don't even remember watching Beauty and the Beast was in theaters. I remember it on VHS and like those giant disc things.
Here, buddy. Yeah.
Maybe Toy Story.
The first one?
I think so, yeah.
Was that also? I definitely saw that on like VHS or some other thing.
I think you should come this way.
Yep, I think so too.
Do any of you guys play video games?
I do.
Yes.
I just beat Pokemon.
Which one?
Shining Pearl.
I have an Xbox. I also play League of Legends. The last video game I played is probably
Legends.
I think you're older. Because you play some of the games that like my older brother and his friends play.
Okay. Behind or in front of me?
I think she might be older than you.
I could see it.
All right.
Is this that old?
Nintendo.
First Nintendo or the Super Nintendo?
That's as far as I know. I don't even know what you're saying right now.
Did it open?
It was like
a rectangle?
it was the box one, and you like put the game in it.
I think she's.
She sounds boomer, but I can't tell if she's just so zoomer that she doesn't know. But at the same time, it's like,
What's do for work?
I'm a lash artist, and I write music.
Same. Music. That's what I
Okay.
do.
I'm at a mall and I sell glass cleaner. I'm like, hey boss, let me see your glasses. Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
How's it going? Oh, awesome.
I'm an actor.
Content creator.
Today was the most embarrassing day of my life.
I review.
is that him?
For a living. Semi-retired,
Yeah.
and just go to people's.
Wait, what? He cleans pools, he
I
said?
review.
Oh, review
For a
pools.
living. Semi-retired,
Yeah.
and just go to people's pools.
Where do you review them?
Yeah.
Like, do you post it
Laserdisc.
Cool.
Just like on my Instagram.
Yes, Laserdisc.
I think I'm older than you though. I'm going off for body language and then how you talked about your job.
You know, I'm a youthful individual. I'll say that. Take it. Take it.
Has anyone ever faced any discrimination based on their age?
Oh.
Yes.
All the time.
Let me tell you, like corporate world, like as a woman or business, like I've had my own businesses, and you know, I'm talking to a guy and he's just like, oh, like, didn't you just get out of high school? Like, is this your dad's company?
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
no, sir, like I started it myself. Like, you know, I think a lot of women have to carry themselves in a different energy than they do regularly. You have to be more dominating. You have to present yourself as more capable than I think the average guy does. Like, you have things to prove, I feel like.
I get the kid a lot. So people are like, oh, kid, it's your first job, kid? Or like, that's whatever.
Yeah.
So when I used to work retail and I wanted to get promoted, they were like, oh, no, you're just young and you just...
I don't know. I don't recall anything. I'm sure it's happened, but I do not recall anything negatively, I guess. If anything, it's been more positive than negative because I feel like people are nicer to me sometimes because they feel like I'm more of a kid or younger. So they're more like, okay, like just get this, like blah, blah, blah. They like do more step by step versus being kind of more like, hey, yeah, do this. Yeah, I feel like usually people almost treat me nicer. Unless it's in the environment maybe of like thinking we're making trouble or something, but otherwise no.
Starting out. Like sometimes I would negotiate for a certain price point over email. I'm making my voice sound very assertive over the phone. And then they would see me and immediately they would be like, oh, we're paying this young kid too much money for this. So I went through a phase where I grew out my facial hair. I stopped styling my hair as much because I was like, okay, I let it get to me too much.
I think it's really hard to date people. I remember like my first boyfriend I had, when he showed my picture to his friends, they're like, why are you dating a 5th grader? Even though we were the same age. The specific people who decide to send me DMs on like Instagram
That's so
or
sad.
Facebook, and you can just kind of tell there's this weird like, you're not just saying hi for the sake of getting to know me. Like it feels very, like a little bit insidious.
I feel like for me, I always get the shock of just, no way, like you're not like 32 or whatever it is versus anything else. It's not like, like when they ask people to guess how old I am or they find out how old I am, then they're like, no way. And then that's like, I don't think that's judgment or anything really that, but like, I say sometimes it doesn't feel good that I'm that much older, but it's not like I don't know. I think I stopped caring as much, even though it's like a little. It's like, oh no way, you're like 24, 25, and I'm like, yeah, I wish. It's like it's more like a. I wish I was versus like other things, I guess.
I think you two should
these
switch.
two
These two are
should flip.
switching,
I'm
and then,
switching with
and then
him, I
I'm put myself here.
I would maybe switch right here. Dax is a little chill. He's a little.
I feel like he's gonna throw us all off. Is
Yeah?
the thing. Yeah.
I have a question to may help. How would you guys describe your fashion?
Beachy with an edge, something like that.
Really specific to what you're saying.
You with an edge.
Leisure, because I prefer comfort over everything. Just hip enough, but also like just like comfortable enough.
That's giving me millennial.
Okay, let's talk. What is like your favorite thing to do to relax or decompress?
Just make a lot of videos.
When you say videos, is that like Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube and TikTok, yeah.
YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, see, I think he's younger. I just got into TikTok. Dax was the hardest one to figure out.
Dax
Yeah, that is
giving
hard.
me like a little bit older energy, but then like some of the
Some of the
stuff that he
stuff,
was
yeah.
saying was more with like the younger stuff.
I think a lot of people often tell me that I look younger than I am. Well, sometimes they tell me, like they used to tell me I looked older. These days they've been telling me I look younger.
I think also she may surprise us too.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because
Yeah,
she's mature.
possibly.
She's mature, but I think you're mature because you like had to be to like get the respect, like when you shared your story. But I
Oh,
don't
that's
think.
deep. Okay.
That is deep.
I think I'm right after him, and I think she's right next to me. You're here, and then I think there.
This?
Yes.
No,
I don't know.
I don't know if I agree with.
I would switch with you.
And then
You
I
know
think you
what?
two should switch too.
So I'm here.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
you
We'll
think?
see. We'll see.
Because I feel like there's a very calm demeanor about Dax. It's the standing with the hands behind the back for me.
Yeah.
Right between Dax
Yeah.
and Kaya.
Right here. I'll go here.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Why are you still in the front spot?
I'm pretty confident
We have
that
not
I'm in the
moved.
right.
Dude, he watched the movie of like Beauty and the Beast in theaters or some shit. Like Beauty and the Beast in theaters, he has to be older. There's no shot. Like the rest of you be watching Spider-Man 3 or 2 for the first time in theaters. Of course he's at the front.
Okay.
Pool
Okay.
reviews.
I think this
Okay.
is
I
it.
think this. Yeah.
I feel like there is gonna definitely be
Okay.
a surprise.
Where
but
I would
just
be
don't-
here is I'm gonna take a guess. That I'm like somewhere here, like middle. Either before or after this girl. Maybe. Right. Maybe. Fuck. Maybe before this girl. Like right here. Yeah, I could look, but the thing is, like, Asian genes and I just think I'm maybe before this girl. Maybe even before this guy. This range.
Know who it's gonna be at this point.
Was anyone trying to be tricky at any point?
No.
No, I'm trying to get this right.
Yeah.
In our youngest spot, we have Ignacio at 25.
Oh, okay.
In our second spot, we have Jackie at 26.
Okay.
All right.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Okay, so far so good.
In our third spot, we have Dax at 30.
Uh-huh.
In our fourth spot, we have Kaya at 32.
Okay, yeah, I was right. It was like one of these, but I was after this girl. Yeah.
In our fifth spot, we have Victor at 34.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And in our sixth spot, we have Jeff at 40.
You're 40? Dude, I was thinking 37.
I was like 30.
He just has fucking Asian genes because this guy does not look 40, bro. He looks 30. What do you mean at the end? I'm in the middle.
37, 38.
I was like, he's 37, 38. He's like late 30s.
Yeah.
They got it pretty accurate. It's just these two that are switched. Wow, they did a
I was
good
most
job.
surprised with Victor, purely off of just aesthetic and just his look. Also because he has really good skin.
I only knew Hugh was the youngest from his aesthetic and how he talked about his style and everything. It reminded me so much of my younger brother around your age.
I thought you were older than me, but like you were just with it, like with the times.
Body language was also a lot more mature, which was why I placed you a lot higher. So I feel really bad about this comment now.
I feel like there is a focus on things that you lose as you age. Physical ability, for example, is like I can no longer run as fast or have as much stamina, and there's less of a focus on what you gain as you get older.
Does everyone get told that they look younger than they are?
Yes.
Yeah, so I also work as a substitute teacher, and so when I'm in a classroom, I feel like I have to like overcompensate with like, I'm in charge, don't mess with me, because I just find that a lot of the default that people have is like, oh yeah, she's young, I can just do whatever.
Yeah.
Like more chill. You
The age
gain
thing is still a
wrinkles.
huge factor.
Yeah.
In a professional field, in the dating world, or just like in public. And people judge people like how they choose to respect them.
Don't ever let the way people view you affect your dreams and what you want to do.
They said, hey, you know, your energy is very, very youthful, you know.
Were you cool with that?
And I think in my head, I was like, oh, wow.
I think if I did this, like the things that I would say that I've experienced would show my age in terms of if I was like, oh yeah, like VHS or like whatever, that type of stuff. But energy wise, I think it might throw people off because I feel like I have younger, like slightly more crackhead energy at times. So yeah, they'd probably put me somewhere in the middle.